Jean tried to call Harry, but as usual, it went straight to voicemail. What was it with him and cell phones? He had to be the only guy in this century that was impossible to reach. Harry never picked up his phone and always kept it on silent. It was annoying, especially now that Jean really needed to get a hold of him. Come on, Harry, pick up. When she got voicemail again, Jean growled and put the phone down. This wasn't the kind of stuff you told to voicemail. It was too important. She wondered if she could get in her car and drive down to the high school and look for him. But she still had several hours left of her shift and couldn't just leave. The patients needed her. Why do you have to make everything so difficult, Harry? She mumbled as she put the phone back in the chest pocket of her scrubs. She walked down the hallway, and as she passed Sophia's room, she saw movement. The door was open, so she peeked inside, an uneasy sensation growing inside of her. Hello? A shadow moved by the wall, and Jean's heart dropped. Who? A person wearing a doctor's coat was bent over Sophia's body, and at first Jean thought something had happened to her, but then she saw the plastic bag wrapped around Sophia's face. Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Jean sprang forward, grabbed the person by the collar, and pulled it forcefully. The person stumbled backward but managed to push Jean off, and she slid backwards across the floor, hitting her back against something hard. Sophia's body was jerking in the bed, and Jean began to scream. Help! Someone help! Jean stood to her feet, then lunged forward, plunging into this person with all her weight. She grabbed the attacker around the neck with her arm and pulled with all her might. The attacker gasped as she pulled and pulled, till the hands let go of the plastic bag, while she screamed for help. Help! In here, help! Jean stared at Sophia while fighting the attacker, who was struggling to hold onto the squirming body. Sophia wasn't moving in the bed. Her chest wasn't heaving up and down like it was supposed to. Was I too late? Is she still breathing? The attacker tried to fight loose from her grip and managed to push an elbow into Jean's stomach so hard that she let go with a loud yelp. The attacker then turned around, grabbed Jean, and slammed a fist into her face, repeating it 3 times. Pain shot through her jaw and into her brain. She saw stars and felt her body fall to the ground, then slid across the tiles. She heard footsteps in the distance, then yelling, and sensed her attacking going into panic. She then felt hands on her body. She tried to scream for help, but nothing came out. At least she didn't think it did. And she was put into a wheelchair and rolled off down the hallway. Jean was slowly fading off into the unknown.